Hey everybody, welcome to World Music. My name is Phil Hawkins. I am a musician, I'm a drummer, and an audio engineer. I'm sitting here in my studio, and I wanted to welcome you to the class and kind of outline what this first assignment is about. This is a discussion, and we're asking the question, what is music? So, your definition, what you think music is, how is it defined? And then how you interact with it on a daily basis or in your life. What does it kind of mean to you? So we are going to have opinions about this. There's no right or wrong answer to this question. And I will tell you that I have my own opinions, and they're not necessarily right or wrong, but it's just the way that I have been brought up in music. And so I have my own ideas about what that means, and I'm happy to be honest about that and let you know, yeah, I have my biases and how I think about how music works and what how it's defined. Um, and we'll get into all of those things as we talk about the elements of music here in this first unit. But I think the best way that I can explain what music is to me is by telling you a little story. And this goes back to when I was a student in college. I went to Wichita State University in Wichita, Kansas as a percussion major. And it gets pretty cold in Kansas in the wintertime. So one day I pull up to the school, I go into the music building, and I'm walking in the lobby area heading back to where the classrooms are. It's a big cavernous lobby with glass and hard floors and cement, very echoey, kind of chamber like sounding room. And I could hear in the distance this kind of clattering noise coming from halfway down the hall. And when I approached the sound, it was a heating register. So they had the old style plumbed, hot water plumbing in through these radiators, and that's how they were heating this old building. And when that thing got really going, the pipes started to shake and move and make a lot of sound. And so as I came up to it, it was doing something kind of like this. It was like, and I just thought, damn, this heating unit is grooving, I was like digging on the heating unit. I was jamming with it, you know. It moved me, and I thought, well, that's interesting. Here's this inanimate object that's making this sound. And before I came along, it was exactly that. It was just an inanimate object making sound. But then the human enters the picture, and my perception of that sound became music for me. I interpreted that as music. It was a really cool groove. I should have transcribed it, maybe written a song around it or something. I don't know. So that was kind of revelatory for me. It just kind of made me realize, okay, I think at least in some way or manner, music is what humans perceive music to be. It's perception, and it kind of takes a person for that to be the case. Now, we can get into all the arguments about how the theory of sound existed before we ever came along, and that's all true. Um, but I feel like what's really required for something to move into the category of being music is that a human being has to perceive it. So that's just my thought. And so I welcome yours. Get in there for that first discussion. Tell us what you think music is, how you define that word, and maybe a way that you kind of relate to it or that you experience it on a daily basis. Okay? All right. Thanks.